storm inside my eyes has finally stopped. The last heavy raindrop has finally dropped. I'm sitting on the edge of the unmade bed with 1,000 angry words that I never said. The air is cold but my face is hot. I'm trying to untie this emotional knot. I wipe my cheek with the back of my hand, but the salt remains like the ocean sand. And oh, tears dry slow when you've got nowhere to go. They cling to the skin like a memory of you, staining my pillow in a shade of blue. The world moves fast, spinning out of control, but the healing is dragging inside of my soul. Yeah, the heart breaks fast in a sudden blow, but tears dry slow. Yeah, but tears dry slow. I look like a ghost that rose from the dead. I splash some water, try to wash it away, put on a mask to face the day, but the tracks are there, invisible lines, maps of the sorrow and the warning signs. You walked away in the blink of an eye, leaving me here to slowly dry. Tears dry slow when you've got nowhere to go. They cling to the skin like a memory of you, staining my pillow in a shade of blue. The world moves fast, spinning out of control, but the healing is dragging inside of my soul. Yeah, the heart breaks fast in a sudden blow, tears dry slow. Yeah, tears dry slow. Why does the pain linger longer than the love I'm asking? The ceiling I'm asking above evaporate, just disappear. I don't wanna feel you, I don't want you here. My face is still wet, I haven't forgotten you yet. One drop, two drops, they won't let go, 'cause tears dry slow. So slow. The dust is gathering on the windowsill. The air in this apartment is so heavy and still. My keys are in the bowl, my shoes are by the mat. I haven't touched a single thing, I promise you that. The calendar on the wall says it's almost May, but in my head it's still that freezing February day when you put your hand on the door. And I've been looked at the floor and told me you didn't love me anymore. My friends tell me to go out to see the city lights. They say I'm wasting all my mornings and my nights, but they don't understand the fear that I keep, that you might knock on the door while I'm fast asleep. So I'm standing right where you left me, frozen in the spot where you set me free. The world keeps spinning, the seasons change their hue. Everyone is moving on, everyone but you. I'm a statue in the hallway, I'm a ghost inside the room, waiting for a flower that is never gonna bloom. Time is a river and I'm drowning in the sea, but I'm still right here, right where you left me. I didn't wash the coffee cup you left upon the sink. I'm scared if I clean it, I'll lose the way you think. I'll walk around in circles, tracing out your steps, caught in a spider web of memories and regrets. Did you ever look back when you reached the street? Did you feel the ground crumbling beneath your feet? Or did you just walk away and never feel the sting, while I'm still here holding on to this engagement ring? I know it's pathetic, I know it's unkind to do this to my body and to do this to my mind, but if I'm moving in, she makes it all real. That you're gone forever and time will never heal. So I'm standing right where you left me, frozen in the spot where you set me free. The world keeps spinning, the seasons change their hue. Everyone is moving on, everyone but you. I'm a statue in the hallway, I'm a ghost inside the room, waiting for a flower that is never gonna bloom. Time is a river and I'm drowning in the sea, but I'm still right here, right where you left me. Do you know how hard it is to stay, to watch the color of my life fade to gray? I'm screaming at the silence, begging it to break. How much more of this waiting can I take? Come back and move me, come back and wake me up. I've had enough, oh God, I've had The dust is gathering on the windowsill. I'm waiting for you still. Yeah, I'm waiting for you still. I'm right where you left me. If you see them out there, don't let them walk alone. Carry my voice across the miles and please just bring them home. The coffee is stone cold on the counter next to the keys you left behind. I'm staring at the dust dancing in the light, trying to scrub your image from my mind. But the silence here is screaming, it's heavy and it's choking out the air. I reach across the sheets to feel a heartbeat, but my hand just falls, there's no one there. They say that time is supposed to heal the wound, but every second feels like salt inside the cut. I'm standing in the doorway waiting for a door you've already shut. Can you back to the start? Can you rewind the breaking of my heart. I'm on my knees, I'm begging the past to make the forever actually last. The road is too long, the night is too black. Please tell me, baby, can you back? I'm wearing your old sweater just to breathe you, but the scent is fading day by day. I'm terrified that if I stop the crying, the last of you will finally wash away. Did I say too much? Did I say too little? Was that a storm that pushed your ship to sea? Now I'm the wreckage floating in the water, waiting for the tide to bring you back to mine. Can you back to the start? Can you rewind the breaking of my heart? I'm on my knees, I'm begging the fast to make the forever actually last. The road is too long, the night is too black. Please tell me, baby, can you It takes like every word out of chatter, every play I'd run until my lungs gave in, just to change this twisted fate. Don't leave me as a memory, don't leave me as a guide. Come back to the one who loves you the most. The wind is howling at the window pane. It sounds like it's calling out your name. I'll leave the light on through the gray and the black just in case. Just in case you this needs to be the moment the singer loses control. It shouldn't be pretty, it should sound like real crying. Averted myself into shapes just to fit in your mold. I gave you the fire when you said you were feeling the cold. I laughed at your jokes when they weren't even funny at all. I made myself short just so you could feel 10 feet tall. But I saw you today at the market on 5th Avenue. You were holding a hand that was new. Smile on your face was a light that I never could bring. I gave you my winter, my summer. She gave you the spring. So I'm standing here counting the flaws on my skin, listing the battles I fought that I didn't win. I'm checking the boxes and doing the math, trying to find where I veered off the path. Was I too loud? Was I too quiet? Was my love a peace? Or was it a riot? Did I love you too hard? Did I hold on too tight? Did I keep you awake? In the middle of the night you found your forever. I see how it could be, but I'm dying to know. Why not me? Oh, why not me? You can't make a heartbeat if it doesn't want to, but I swear that my rhythm was perfectly synced up with you. Am I not pretty enough in the morning light? Does she not start a war when you wanna fight? I'm searching for reasons, I'm digging up dirt, but nothing I find takes the edge off the hurt. I was the practice run, I was the test. Now she gets the version of you that inspires the best. Was I too loud? Was I too quiet? Was my love a peace? Or was it a riot? Did I love you too hard? Did I hold on too tight? Did I keep you awake? In the middle of the night you found your forever. I see how it could be, but I'm dying to know. Why not me? I would've walked through the fire, I would've changed my whole name, I would've taken the bullet, the hits, and the blame. What does she have? Tell me, what does she have that I lack? 'Cause I've given you pieces I'm never gonna get back. Silence is loud, I'm just a face in the back of the crowd. I'm happy for you, I'm trying to be, but God, it hurts that it wasn't me. The turning smokes, the turning verse 2 as well. I was the practice one, I was the test. Now she gets the version of you that is finally the best. The emotional core of the song, sing this with a mix of bitterness and realization. It's a very painful chord that many people relate to. Do not hold back. This section is not about looking pretty, it's about sounding broken. You can crack your voice or shout the lie. What does she have? The words in me should be Sarah. Almost take a breath. Fading away. It's a lot. This is a start, should be played with a heavy left hand. The ceramic is numb against my fingertips. I lift the mug up to my drying lips. It's black as the night that you walked out the door. It's a stain on the wood, it's a shadow on the floor. I'm sitting at a table set for two, staring at the empty chair that belongs to you. I used to need the caffeine just to wake up. Now I'm just looking for you in the bottom of a cup. The morning is gray, the kitchen is still, and I've lost the strength, I've lost the will. Cold coffee, cold heart, I don't know where the liquid ends and where the feeling starts. It's bitter on the tongue, it's heavy in the chest, with the memory and your warm hands to rest. One sits on the table, one beats in the dark, just cold coffee and a cold, cold heart. You were the sugar, you were the cream, you were the best part of the morning dream. You diluted the edge, it softened the blow. Now I'm drinking it straight and it's sliding down slow. They say to pour it out if it's lost the heat, but I can't bring myself to leave this seat. Cause this cup was poured while you were still mine. Now it's just acid and tossing time. Cold coffee, cold heart, I don't know how the liquid is or where the feeling starts. It's bitter on the tongue, it's heavy in the chest, but the memory of your warm hands are us. One sits on the table, one beats in the dark, just cold coffee and a cold it shocks my teeth, it turns my stomach inside out. When I swallow it down, chasing the dawn, I wanna feel something, even if it breaks a freeze. Baby, come back, I'm begging you, please. Pour me out, just pour me out. Recline, you're moving out west to the coast, chasing the sunlight and leaving the coast. You're packing the boxes, you're taping them tight, erasing the evidence of us in the night. I know that I lost you, I know that it's done. I know I'm the moon and you found a new sun. Go fall in love, yeah, go find your place, but don't let the distance delete my face. You can change your number, you can dye your hair, you can act like I was never standing there. kitchen through the pouring rain. When the story gets old and the photographs fade, baby, please don't forget my name. You can hate me, you can curse me, you can numb the pain. Call me a lesson, call me a shame. Just don't forget my name. I'm the scar on your knee from the bike crash in June. I'm the words to the bridge of your favorite tune. I'm woven into the fabric of you, no matter what future you run into. So when you're in all mad, sitting alone, looking at names on a battered old phone, I hope when you scroll past the L and the M, you stop for a second and remember him. When the years roll by like a runaway train, when you're dancing in the kitchen through the pouring rain, when the story gets old and the photographs stay, baby, please don't forget my name. You can hate me, you can curse me, you can own the cave. Call me a lesson, call me a shame. Just don't forget my name. I don't wanna be a stranger, I don't wanna be someone you knew, I don't wanna be a bird I'd say, send a read of you. Keep me as a villain, keep me as a star, just keep me somewhere, wherever you are. Say it, so you don't forget. Boxes are gone, your hallway is bare. There's a scent of vanilla still hanging in the air. Goodbye, my love, I won't ask for the same, but I promise you that I won't forget your name. He hangs down to my knees like a heavy gray curtain. You left it on a chair when you left for good, I'm certain. It's got a hole in the shoulder and a stain on the hem. It's a cheap piece of cotton, but it's worth more than a gem. I haven't showered in 2 days, I haven't changed my clothes, 'cause I'm terrified of losing the magic that it holds. I pull my arms inside the sleeves and hug myself tight, pretending that your arms are holding me through the night. My friends say take it off, throw it in the wash, but they don't understand the cost if I put it in the water. If if I had the soap. I'm washing away the very last shred of my hope, 'cause I'm drowning in your old t-shirt. It's too big for my body, but it fits the hurt. I'm burying my nose deep in the collarbone, trying to find a scent that I've always known. Cedar wooded cigarettes and something sweet. I'm wrapped up in the ghost of you, head to feet. It's a fabric ocean, and I'm sinking fast, praying that the smell is gonna last. I'm drowning in your old t-shirt. I remember the day that you bought it at the show. You look so handsome, and the stage lights glow. Now I'm wearing a mirror like a second skin, letting the cotton soak the sadness in. But every time I breathe, the sound gets a little weaker. The voice in my head gets a little bit meager. I'm fighting with time, but time always wins, stealing the smell of your skin and your sins. 'Cause I'm drowning in your old t-shirt. It's too big on my body, but it fits the hurt. I'm burying my nose deep in the collarbone, trying to find the scent that I've always known. Cedar wooded cigarettes and something sweet. I'm wrapped up in the ghost of you, head to feet. It's a fabric ocean, and I'm sinking fast, praying that the smell is gonna last. I'm drowning in your old t-shirt. One day, it's just gonna be a shirt. One day, it's just gonna be gray. One day, it won't smell like you anymore. It'll just smell like laundry detergent and the floor. That's the day I know you're gone. That's the day I had to move on. So I'll wait for one more night. I'll hold on with all my might, just cotton and thread and words unsaid. Yeah, I'm drowning in your old t-shirt. Performance notes, the is a realization only. You sing, they shouldn't bell pay us out. Instead, their voice should break. It's the realization that the object will eventually just be an object, not a connection to the person. The sniff and seeing, burying my nose deep. The singers, it sound like they are physically doing it, taking a deep, straight deeper deep. Keep the whole song relatively quiet. It shouldn't get loud. It should feel like a secret being told in a dark room. We stood so tall in the center of the hall, catching the light, dazzling them all. We were the diamond, we were the prize, the envy of everyone's jealous eyes. We looked like iron, we looked like stone, but the structural weakness was known only to the bone. We built a castle with a wall so clear, but we never saw the rock that was drawing near. It didn't happen in a slow decay, it wasn't a fade out day by day. It was one wrong word, one slip of the hand, and the gravity took what we had planned. And we shattered God, we shattered us. I thought we were steel, but we were fragile like glass. A million pieces spread across the floor. We aren't the masterpiece we were before. I'm on my knees trying to glue it back tight, but the edges are sharp and they bite. You can't fix a mirror once the reflection has passed. We were beautiful, but we were fragile like glass. I found a shard of us under the rug today. I tried to sweep the memory away, but he cut my finger and the blood ran red, just like the words that you never said. Why did we dance on the surface so thin? Why did we let the cold draft in? Transparency is a dangerous thing when you don't know the destruction a stone can bring. We shattered God, we shattered fast. I thought we were steel, but we were fragile like glass. A million pieces spread across the floor. We are the masterpiece we were before. I'm on my knees trying to glue it back tight, but the edges are sharp and they bite. You can't fix a mirror once the reflection has passed. We were beautiful, but we were fragile like glass. Don't touch it, lead it lie. You'll only get hurt if you try. It's ruined, it's springtime, it's dust in the wind. We can never go back to the beginning. It should have come with a label, hands on with care. Now there's nothing but jagged empty air. We will up through it out, that's what over is all about. Be careful where you step as you walk past. We were fragile. I didn't go to church on Sunday mornings. I stayed in bed and watched you sleep instead. Your breathing was the only hymn I needed. Your chest was the pillow for my head. I built a cathedral out of your whispers. I painted your name on the stained glass window pane. I treated your touch like it was holy water. washing away all my guilt and my shame. But you were just a person. You were flesh and bone. Oh, and blood. I built my house on a mountain, but the mountain was made of mud. Now I'm kneeling at the altar, but the altar is dust. I put all my faith in a chaotic lust. I'm reading the scriptures, trying to find a clue, but the pages are blank and the sky isn't blue. I'm losing my faith, I'm breaking the view. Oh God, I'm losing my religion in you. Yeah, I'm losing my religion in you. I offered up my pride as a sacrifice. I burned my bridges just to keep you warm. I thought if I prayed to you hard enough, you'd shelter me from the coming storm. But a false idol always falls down eventually, and the silence you left is a deafening sound. I'm standing in the ruins of the temple we know, watching my heaven crash into the ground. Now I'm kneeling at the altar, but the altar is dust. I put all my faith in a chaotic lust. I'm reading the scriptures, trying to find a clue, but the pages are blank and the sky isn't blue. I'm losing my faith, I'm breaking the view. Oh God, I'm losing my religion in you. Yeah, I'm losing my religion in you. I made you a god, and you made me a fool. I followed your laws, and you broke every rule. Show me a song, send down the rain, or was I just worshiping my own pain? I've lost my religion in you. A programmed on beat that sounds like a lonely heartbeat. I'm escaping the silence from inside. It's 2:15 on a Tuesday night. My skin looks green in the fluorescent light. I'm just here for milk, maybe some bread, anything to quiet the noise in my head. The squeaky wheel on a shopping cart is the only thing louder than my beating heart. I was doing fine in the frozen aisle. I haven't thought about you for a little while. I was safe among the ice and the cold, but then I turned the corner and the story unfolded. It's just a bag of chips on a metal shelf, but I'm suddenly losing my grip on myself. Salt and vinegar, the kind you'd crave. And now I'm crying over a snack in a grocery cave. I can see you laughing with the crumbs on your lip. I can feel your hand on my hip. I'm a public disaster. I'm coming undone in the middle of a midnight grocery run. The guy mopping the floor is staring at me, wondering what the hell the problem to be. He doesn't know that the silver bag is a white flag waving, emotional snap. We used to fight over who got the last bite, watching bad movies on a Saturday night. Now the package is sitting there shiny and new, and it costs $3 to remember you. It's just a bag of chips on a metal shelf, but I'm suddenly losing my grip on myself. Salt and vinegar, the kind you'd crave. And now I'm dying over a snap in a grocery cave. I can see you laughing with the crumbs on your lip. I can feel your hand on my hip. I'm a public disaster. I'm coming undone in the middle of a midnight grocery run. It's not just the chips, it's the cereal too, and the coffee you drink. God, this whole place is you. Aisle 4 is a minefield. Aisle 5 is a trap. I just wanna go home. I just wanna the street where the air is cold and the freedom is sweet. I left them there, I just couldn't bear to take you home. The edges are getting blurry in my mind. I'm losing the details that I tried so hard to find. I can remember the sound of your laugh, I think, but I can't remember the way that you used to blink. Time is a thief and he's stealing you piece by piece. I'm trying to sign a new lease, but the landlord is kicking me out of the past, and I'm terrified that this memory won't last. I don't need a conversation, I don't need an explanation, I don't need a kiss to make it right. I just need to borrow you for one more night. So I'm asking for one last request. Wrap your arms around my chest, squeeze the air right out of my lungs, speak to me in silent tones, press your weight against my bone so I don't feel so damn alone. Before the feeling starts to fade, before the final debt is paid, grant me this one last request. They say the touch is the first thing to go. It melts away like the April snow. I'm closing my eyes and I'm reaching out, trying to grab a shadow in a room full of doubt. I need a fossil, I need a mark, something to guide me through the dark. I need to feel the beat of your heart against my spine, to remind me that you were once mine. So I'm asking for one last request. Wrap your arms around my chest, squeeze the air right out of my lungs, speak to me in silent tones, press your way against my bone so I don't feel so damn alone. Before the feeling starts to fade, before the final debt is paid, let me this one last request. I'll trade the sunrise, I'll trade the spring, I'll give up almost anything, just for 10 seconds, just the fight, just make me feel like we're both alive. Hold me together, just I'm falling apart. Just hold me tight, don't let go yet. I'm not ready to forget. Please, just one last request. I wake up gasping from a dreamwave state. The room is spinning in a violent shade. My ribs are a cage that's locking too tight, squeezing the lungs in the middle of the night. It feels like I run for 1,000 miles, chasing the ghost of your faded smiles. But I haven't moved from this spot on the floor since the moment your shadow walked out of the door. The doctor would say it's a panic attack, but I know the signs are wanting you back. I used up my air when I screamed got your name, now my body's breaking and you are to blame. I'm living in oxygen dead, I haven't caught my breath yet. I borrowed too much when your lips were on mine. Now I'm paying for it, one gasp at a time. The atmosphere here is too thin to survive. I'm fighting a war just to stay alive. Blue lips, cold hands, and a heavy regret. I'm drowning in oxygen dead. You were the wind that filled up my sails. Now I'm inhaling on a scale that fails. I try to breathe deep, but the air is just glass. It cuts on the way down, it won't let it pass. Did you take the atmosphere when you left town? 'Cause gravity feels like it's pulling me down. I'm hyperventilating on memories of you, turning a terrible, beautiful blue. I'm living in oxygen dead, I haven't caught my breath yet. I borrowed too much when your lips were on mine. Now I'm paying for it, one gasp at a time. The atmosphere here is too thin to survive. I'm fighting a war just to stay alive. Blue lips, cold hands, and a heavy regret. I'm drowning in oxygen dead. Can't feel it up, it's never enough. My vision is black, you're not coming back. I'm suffocating on the space you've left behind. I'm losing my breath, I'm losing my One breath for the sorrow, two breaths for tomorrow. I'll be back alone. I'll breathe on my own eventually. Just breathe. The pavement is black and slick with the storm. I'm standing right here where I lost your warmth. The clouds broke open the second you turned and washed out the bridges that I shouldn't have burned. I'm watching the water run into the drain, carrying with it the last of your name. I'm stuck in the moment, I'm freezing the frame, trying to find who is really to blame. It was one word too sharp, it was one look too cold. Now I'm watching the end of the story unfold, but I'm not ready to close up the book. I'd give up my soul for just one more look. Oh God, let me reverse the rain, make the water fly back to the gray, pull the words back inside of my mouth, stop the car heading deeper down south. I wanna once shatter the glass on the floor, I wanna once slam the wood of the door. If I could just spin the world the other way, I'd reverse the rain, and I'd make you stay. I close my eyes tight and I play the tape back. I see the lightning, I hear the thunder crack. But this time I hold you, this time I don't speak, this time I kiss the tear off of your cheek. But then I wake up and the puddles dug deep. The secrets we had are now secrets I keep. Gravity pulls everything to the ground, and the silence is now the only sound. Oh God, let me reverse the rain, make the water fly back to the gray, pull the words back inside of my mouth, stop the car heading deeper down south. I wanna one shatter the glass on the floor, I wanna one slam the wood of the door. If I could just spin the world the other way, I'd reverse the They say what is done is done. They say you can't uncry a tear, but I'm screaming out the sky tonight. Can anybody hear? Rewrite the laws of time. I feel this time. Bring you back to life. But the towers keep falling down. Hear their stroking this whole town. I can't stop the storm, and I can't stop the pain. I can't reverse the Be waiting at the station, slow chugging while I'm not home, safe in bed. The janitor is sweeping out the dust. The rails are turning orange with the rust. I'm standing on the yellow painted line, convincing myself that I'm doing fine. I check the bar, the letters flip and spin. The 11:45 is coming in. I straighten my coat, I fix my hair, I practice the smile that I'm gonna wear. The headlights cut the darkness like a knife. Here comes the rest of my life. The brakes scream out, the sparks fly high, the doors hiss open with a heavy sigh. 100 strangers step out in the cold, 100 stories that are being told. I scan every face, I look for your eyes, but the platform empties under hollow skies. The whistle blows, the engine starts to churn, and I'm just a lesson that I refuse to learn. The world moves on across the nation, but I'm still waiting at the station. Maybe you missed it, maybe you slept, maybe a promise is meant to be kept. I'm holding a ticket for a seat for two, but the seat is empty and the view is blue. The lights flicker off in the ticket booth. I'm hiding in the dark from the awful truth that you aren't late, and you aren't late. You just got lost in different day. The brakes scream out, the sparks fly high, the door takes jumping when the heavy side. 100 strangers step out in the cold. 100 stories that are being told. I scan every face, I look for your eyes, but the platform empties on your hollow skies. The whistle blows, the engine starts to turn, and I'm just a lesson that I refuse to learn. The world moves on across the nation, but I'm still waiting at the station. Don't tell me to leave, don't tell me to go. We're finding the spot that I finally know. I know that you're gone, I know that it's true, so I'll freeze on this platform and wait here for you. The last train is gone, the silence is deep, the city is finally falling asleep. I'll stay on the bench, I'll wait for the bun. I'm still waiting, even though you're gone. At the station. The water is rolling to a boil in the pot. The room is getting heavy, the room is getting hot. I'm chopping up the carrots, I'm dicing up the greens, trying to keep busy, if you know what I mean. I've got the radio playing a station you hate, just to prove I can do it, to prove I can create a life without your rhythm, a life without your sound. But the silence of the hallway is dragging me down. I reached into the cupboard out of habit, out of sin, and I pulled down the blue plate that you used to eat in. I set it on the counter right next to the spoon. Then I realized the mistake way too soon. Now there's tears in the kitchen, falling in the sink. It's harder to be hungry than anyone would think. I'm seasoning the sauce with the salt from my eyes. Tell myself I'm fine, but the steam tells lies. Dinner is ready, but my appetite is done. There's no joy in cooking a meal for one. Just tears in the kitchen. I blame it on the onions, I blame it on the smoke, I blame it on the heat like it's some kind of joke. But the onions are in the pan and the fire is low, there's no excuse. Therefore the leftovers. What do I do with the mess? I poured a glass of wine, but I'm drinking to rest. I scrape the plate clean into the trash, watching our memories turn into ash. Just tears in the kitchen. The itinerary is folded in the glove box. The tickets are still sitting in the mail. We drew a line from here to the horizon. We never thought the engine would fail. I'm looking at the dates upon the calendar. Next Friday we were meant to be in Rome. No, instead I'm sitting in this empty apartment, trying to make a house out of a home. We had the blueprints, we had the design. We laid the foundation line by line. We saw the water, we saw the shore, but we aren't going there anymore. It haunts me, the view we never saw, the beautiful future with no fatal flaw. It's the vows unspoken, the keys in the toss. It's the silence hanging on a bridge we didn't cross. We were halfway over, we were almost there. Now I'm screaming like a canyon, gasping for air of all the things that I have lost. I mourn the bridge we didn't cross. I still see the version of us, the 60 gray hair and coffee on the porch. I see the children that we never named. I'm carrying a shadow and a torch. It's a cool kind of torture, vivid mirage. I see a life that's vivid and real, then wake up alone in the cold morning light with a wound that refuses to heal. It haunts me, the view we never saw, the beautiful future with no fatal flaw. It's the vows unspoken, the keys and the tests. It's the silence hanging on a bridge we didn't the tickets out, pour the poison in the living cow. I can't look at the other side. I can't look at where our promise died. It's right there. It was right graduated in grass. There's a nail in the drywall next to the fridge, holding up a year that fell off the bridge. The corners are curling, the paper is dry. It's staring at me with a glossy eye. Outside the window, the cherry trees bloom, but winter is trapped inside of this room. My friends call to tell me Happy New Year, but I can't understand the words that I hear. 'Cause I see the snow and I feel the chill, even though the sun is high on the hill. They say time is a river that flows to the sea, but the dam broke down right in front of me. The calendar stopped on the 14th of May. The sun went down and it never became day. The earth kept spinning, the seasons flew by, but I'm frozen in the moment that you said goodbye. I'm living a Tuesday over and over again, waiting for the ink to change in the pen. The world is moving forward fast and dropped, but in this house the calendar stopped. There's a red circle drawn around a date night, a dinner reservation under candlelight. I haven't the heart to take it all down, to admit that you're nowhere near this town. I've got gray in my hair that wasn't there then. I've got wrinkles forming around the grin. My body is aging, I'm growing old, but my mind is stuck in the story you told. The calendar stopped on the 14th of May. The sun went down and it never became day. The earth kept spinning, the seasons flew by, but I'm frozen in a moment that you said goodbye. I'm living a Tuesday over and over again, waiting for the ink to change in the pen. The world is moving forward fast and dropped, but in this house the calendar stopped. The calendar stopped. If I turn the page, then it's really gone. If I rip it away, then I have to move on. It's the only proof that we ever existed. I'm scared of the future that I have resisted. Don't make me slip it. Don't make me look. I wanna stay on this day. Don't The end is down around 3 a.m. The floorboards groan, remembering we've been I'm sitting in the hallway, back against the wall, watching the shadows stretch and crawl. I know you're gone. I saw the taillights fade. I know the mess that our goodbye made. But the silence is a trickster, it plays a cruel game. It fills up the empty space by whispering your name. And then my breath catches in my throat. I freeze like a statue in a winter coat. Did the tumblers move? Did the handle twitch? Or is it just this fever, this emotional glitch? I swear I heard the metal scrape the brass. I swear I saw your shadow through the glass. I jumped up to run, my heart skipping a beat, ready to fall right down at your feet. But the door didn't open and the knob didn't turn. It's just another lesson that I have to learn. It's a ghost in the hallway haunting me. It's just the phantom echo of your key. There's nothing but the cold, dark night outside. No car in the drive, just the street lamps glare, mocking the fact that you aren't there. I should change the locks, I should seal it shut, but I'll leave it on guard, and no matter how much it cuts. Cause part of me hopes if I wish it enough, this sound will be real and it won't be a bluff. I swear I heard the metal scrape the brass. I swear I saw your shadow through the glass. I jumped out to run, my heart skipping a beat, ready to fall right down at your feet. But the door didn't open and the knob didn't turn. It's just another lesson that I have to learn. It's the ghost in the hallway haunts me new. It's just a phantom echo of your keys. Is this what going crazy sounds like? Is this what losing my mind feels like? Hearing the one thing I want the most, only to find out I'm living with a ghost. Stop the noise, stop the sound, stop tearing my hair right out of the ground. I slide down to the floor. I'll wait right here for just a little more. Maybe next time it won't be a lie. Maybe next time you won't walk away. It was just the echo of your key. Performance notes. The salvage notes. The salvage notes. Sound in the recording on performance. Right before the chorus starts, there should be a tidy split second of silence to represent the singer holding their breath, listening for the dawn. The break should sound frustrated here. their own mind for tricking them. The old key should be sung very low in the singer's range. Sounding defeated. It's 3 a.m. and the battery's red. I should be sleeping, I should be dead to the world, but I'm scrolling back to July, to the fireworks reflecting in your eye. The room is pitch black, but my face is glowing blue, illuminated by a pixelated version of you. My thumb knows the rhythm, it knows where to go down the rabbit hole of the camera roll. I hesitate on the delete button, it's a loaded gun, but I hit nothing. I can't pull the trigger, I can't clear the cache. I'm just sifting through the digital ash. There's a ghost in my phone and it won't let me sleep. It's hiding in the folders that I swore I wouldn't keep. You're smiling in a video, you're waving at the lens. I'm watching it over and over again. You're alive in the glass, but you're dead in the room. Just a backlight haunting in the silent gloom. I can't put it down, I can't leave you alone. I'm in love with the ghost in my phone. I scroll up to the text from a year ago, back when the conversations used to flow. Blue purples, I miss you and I'm on my way. Now it's just a timestamp from yesterday. I play the voice note where you sang me happy birthday. It sounds so close, like you're 5 feet away, but the screen goes dim and the silence returns. It's a cold kind of fire, but God, how it burns. There's a ghost in my phone and it won't let me sleep. It's hiding in the folders that I swore I wouldn't keep. You're smiling in a video, you're waving at the lens. I'm watching it over and over again. You're alive in the glass, but you're dead in the room. Just a backlight haunting in the silent gloom. I can't put it down, I can't leave you alone. I'm in love with the ghost in my If I drop it in the water, will you drown? If I smash it on the concrete, will you stay down? But I'm charging it up, plugging it into the wall, keeping you on life support, waiting for the call. I'm feeding the memory, I'm feeding the doubts. The screen is getting dim, I'm losing the light, I'm losing him. Go dark, just go dark. Goodbye. The pier feels different tonight, and I'm superstitious about the silence. So I'm gonna leave it unlatched, just a crack, just an inch. Let the cold air in, let the leaves blow across the floor. I don't care about the mess, I only care about the path. I'm leaving the window open, I'm leaving the light on exactly where to go. I'm not waiting up. I'm lying. I'm always waiting up. Just in case. Just in case. The storm is breaking against the sash, lighting up the room in a sudden flash. It's cold outside, but my lungs are warm. Safe inside the eye of the storm, I step to the window and I lean in close, searching for the one that I miss the most. I exhale, cloud against the freezing pain. A white canvas born from the breath and the rain. My finger trembles as I lift it up. I remember the curve, the line, the cut. I don't need a photo, I don't need a light. I've memorized you in the middle of the night. Silhouette in the condensation, a temporary, ghostly creation. I draw the brow, I draw the chin, I draw the lips where mine have been. But the glass is weeping, the water is sliding, dragging your face into the hiding. I'm trying to hold you, but the image is wet, tracing your disappearing silhouette. It only lasts for a minute or two, this foggy, fading version of you. I draw your eyes, but they look so hollow, staring at a path that I cannot follow. The cold seeps through to the tip of my skin, reminding me exactly of the state I'm in. It's a cruel kind of magic, it triggers the heat to see you right there, floating over the street. I'm tracing your silhouette in the condensation, a temporary, ghostly creation. I draw the brow, I draw the chin, I draw the lips where mine have been. But the grass is weeping, the water is sliding, dragging your face into the hiding. I'm trying to hold you, but the image is wet, tracing your disappearing silhouette. Don't fade away. I breathe on the glass again, hyperventilating just to keep you played. I'm running out of air, I'm running out of steam. Don't wash away into a don't wash away into a the drawing drips down your smile into a frown. Now it's just water, now it's just a streak, just like the tear running down my cheek, just tracing course. You were standing by the kitchen sink. You paused to take a breath. You paused to think. You said, I think that we should. And then you stopped. The silence hit the floor like a bottle dropped. I waited for the verb, I waited for the rest, but you just turned around and failed to test. The door clicked shut, the engine roared, leaving three little words stuck in the floor. Was it, we should try again? Was it, we should just be friends? Was it, we should burn this down? I'm the king of the silence you carelessly crown. Now I'm living in an unfinished settings, paying my dues, doing my penance. I'm stuck on the comma, I'm waiting for the dot. Did you love me, baby, or did you not? You left me hanging on a cliff so steep, with a secret that you decided to keep. No period, no end, just a breathless suspense. I'm drowning inside your unfinished sentence. I play the moment back in my head all day. I regret the things that you didn't say. Sometimes I fill the blank with I'm sorry, dear. Sometimes I fill it with my darkest fear. It's a cruel kind of puzzle, a game for a fool, breaking the grammar, breaking the rule. If you were gonna kill it, why did you shoot? Why leave the question mark taking root? Now I'm living in an unfinished sentence, paying my dues, doing my penance. I'm stuck on the comma, I'm waiting for the dot. Did you love me, baby, or did you not? You left me hanging on a cliff so steep, with a secret that you decided to keep. No period, no end, just a breathless suspense. I'm drowning inside your unfinished sentence. Just say it, even if it hurts. Just finish the line. Tell me you hate me, tell me to fight. Call me from a kite for writing on a wall. Anything is better than not getting lost. Don't leave me with the ghost and the storm. Don't leave the words hovering above the ground. I think that we should. That's all I got, a few little